and candidates alike. Ensuring the safety and security of peacekeepers to enable them to implement their mandates is a top priority. Since we started to implement the action plan to improve the security of UN personnel, peacekeepers' deaths due to malicious acts have dropped from a high of 57 in 2017 to 7 so far this year. But of course, one peacekeeper lost remains one too many. The new and evolving threats we face, including from improvised explosive devices, has required us to continuously adapt to mitigate the risk. We have improved the training and equipping of uniformed personnel, strengthened peacekeeping intelligence, and deployed the requisite explosive ordnance and ID disposal units. But together, we have much more to do as we confront this threat, which is becoming more sophisticated and deadly. Improving security and safety and performance and accountability are two sides of the same coin. Progress in one area is dependent on progress on the other. We have made significant strides in reconfiguring our missions to become more flexible and agile, including in UNMISS, MONUSCO and MINUSCA. We also continue to enhance our systems and tools for performance evaluation. We are assessing overall performance in line with A4P+, the performance of our missions against their mandates, as well as the performance of civilian and uniformed personnel. We have no interest in conducting evaluations just for the sake of it. We use them to enable better informed decision-making and to tailor our remedial measures to specific needs. Communicating strategically and proactively is critical to building the trust and support needed for missions to carry out their mandates. Too often, expectations outweigh the reality of mission mandate and their capacities to deliver. The priority for us is therefore to engage in an inclusive and interactive way with stakeholders, to strengthen understanding of mission roles and responsibilities, and demonstrate the tangible impact of our work. This year, we have conducted a global campaign entitled Peace Begins With Me, leveraging the 75th anniversary of peacekeeping to build support for missions. And it has been the most successful digital campaign that peacekeeping has delivered. We have also stepped up our efforts to build our strategic communication capabilities, including through more than 50 trainings and significant search support to missions. More must be done, though, to cut through the crowded, rapidly evolving communication landscape, to convey stories of our success, and to confront misinformation and hate speech, which is fueling hostility towards our missions and the communities we serve. To mitigate these sophisticated attacks, we are building strong systems to detect, analyze, and respond in a whole-of-mission approach. In addition to the myriad challenges currently before us, United Nations peace operations are also at a critical juncture in preventing and addressing conduct and discipline as an intrinsic element of our performance. We must accept that there is an ever-present risk of misconduct in our peace operations. Most of our peacekeepers serve with honor, but every violation, whether by civilian or uniformed personnel, sets us back enormously, with the actions of a few damaging the image and credibility of the entire United Nations and adversely impact mandate implementation. Most importantly, these acts cause immense harm to victims, which cannot and will not be tolerated. We must collectively do more, in partnership with you, the Member States, to end sexual exploitation and abuse, and we must all play our part, including through training, accountability, and support to victims. There is much more to do in all those areas, and we count on you. In line with the Secretary-General's new Agenda for Peace, we must continue to ensure that multilateral peace and security operations, including but not limited to UN peacekeepings, remain viable tools to address crisis and conflict. In the foreseeable future, we will continue our efforts to strengthen peacekeeping through Action for Peacekeeping and Action for Peacekeeping Plus, while also looking for new ways to adapt. I look forward to the discussions today as an opportunity to discuss innovative ideas for overcoming the challenges of today and the future. Mr. Vice President, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I am heartened to see so many member states here today. Peacekeeping is a partnership, and your presence is an expression of your commitment. We need your support now more than ever, particularly your strong and unified political support to encourage host countries and warring parties to reduce, if not end hostilities. The United Nations does not have enough leverage to do so on its own. We are as strong as the political commitment and unity of our member states is. We need your financial support to ensure that peacekeeping operations have the personnel and capacities to implement the mandates given to them by the Security Council. And we need your support as troop and police contributing countries to ensure that missions have the right capabilities in the right place and at the right time with the right mindsets. Thank you for your presence here in Accra. Thank you again to the Republic of Ghana, and thank you for the support that you will pledge today.
Shall we please give him a round of applause? Thank you very much, sir. And on behalf of all female peacekeepers, I would like to express our deepest appreciation in particular to His Excellency Jean-Pierre Lacroix for his leadership and guidance, which has enabled female peacekeepers to serve across all the missions. I have done 11 years, out of which I've served 3 years in different countries, and I would like to say thank you to Your Excellency for giving us that opportunity. On that note, may I now respectfully invite the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, to give us his remarks. Shall we please welcome him with a round of applause?
Thank you very much. The Under-Secretary General for Peace Operations, representing the Secretary General of the United Nations, Your Excellency Jean-Pierre Lacroix, the Under-Secretary General for Operational Support, Your Excellency Atul Karim, and the Secretary General for Management Strategy, Her Excellency Catherine Pollard, Your Excellencies, the Host Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Shirley Ayoko Boche, our Host Minister for Defense, Dominic Nitiwo, Ministers of State, Heads of Delegation, Senior Officials of the United Nations and participating Member States, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense pleasure and a profound sense of responsibility that I extend a warm welcome to each one of you on behalf of the government and the people of Ghana. We stand proud to be the host nation for this year's UN Peacekeeping Ministerial meeting, a gathering that holds significant importance in fostering international cooperation for the noble cause of global peace. For us in Ghana, we are very honored and privileged to be the first African country to host this meeting, and we thank all of you for making that possible. Accra has been abuzz with dialogue and collaboration over the past day, and I express my gratitude for your continued commitment to the cause of global peace. Our collective mission is to explore and navigate the gaps in peacekeeping, evaluate options for meaningful change, and most importantly, work towards concrete outcomes that will enhance the effectiveness of peacekeeping operations worldwide. Distinguished guests, the 2023 UN Peacekeeping Ministerial Conference is not just a meeting. It is a pivotal moment where foreign and defense ministers are deliberating on strategies to strengthen UN peacekeeping. In line with ongoing reform efforts, particularly the Action for Peacekeeping and the Digital Transformation Strategy, our objective is clear: to generate high-performing and specialized capabilities, fostering sustainable partnerships, and charting a course towards a more robust and responsive peacekeeping apparatus. As we embark on this journey, it is essential to recognize the diverse challenges faced by UN peacekeepers and peacekeeping missions. Therefore, the agenda of our ministerial meeting places a focused lens on critical aspects, including the protection of civilians, strategic communications, safety and security, the mental health of peacekeepers, and the indispensable role of women in peacekeeping. Distinguished delegates, in continuation of this significant event, I am told that an afternoon reception was held yesterday. The reception, jointly hosted by the Ministers of Defense and Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration of the Republic of Ghana, served as a prelude to fostering collaboration and camaraderie among the participants. Following this, side meetings were conducted on the topics of improving the environmental impact of peacekeeping and enhancing women's participation in UN peacekeeping, the role of gender-responsive leaders, laying the foundation for substantive discussions. The success of the dinner held yesterday evening, which I hosted exclusively for heads of delegations and their designated representatives, set a positive tone for our ongoing discussions. I am confident that the camaraderie and collaborations formed during these informal settings will continue to flourish and contribute significantly to the objectives of the ministerial conference. Today, plenary sessions and panel discussions on various thematic areas will drive our collective pursuit of actionable outcomes. Our commitment to strengthening UN peacekeeping remains unwavering, and we anticipate that the partnerships formed during this ministerial meeting will contribute significantly to the betterment of peacekeeping operations globally. In closing, let me express my sincere appreciation for your presence here. Together, let us seize this opportunity to forge new partnerships, deepen existing collaborations, and lay the groundwork for a more secure and peaceful world. May our discussions be fruitful, our resolutions impactful, and our shared commitment to global peace resound far beyond the confines of this ministerial meeting. Thank you for your attention, and may our time together be marked by progress, unity, and the promise of a brighter future for all nations. Thank you very much.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of our Republic, His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Please, another round of applause. And this brings us safely to the end of the opening ceremony. What do we have after this?
After this, we have group photographs at the foyer, followed by a break, And then we will have 3 different sessions on various thematic areas. There will be breaks in between the sessions, and the final event is the closing ceremony at 1700 hours.
Mr. Vice President, we want to thank you ever so much for your presence here and your charge to us. We shall certainly revert with very good outcomes on our deliberations. To this end, I ask that we all rise and observe the anthems of the United Nations and Ghana. May God bless the United Nations. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. And now, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President and the official party will take leave of us first to retire in the VIP lounge. All heads of delegation will entreat you to please make your way outside to the photo booth where we shall have a family photo. Music by the Ghana Police Band. All heads of delegation, please join us outside for the family photo. Thank you.
We are going to play the anthem. But the program is not there. But they record that. So at times, if we are not alert, let's all try.
The official party will join us at the foyer outside for the family photo. All heads of delegation, we entreat you to please join us there. Following the family photo, we shall have coffee, tea, and cocoa break for 30 minutes and reconvene here for the second and ensuing sessions. Thank you.